Fair play. He's got it. I should get it for that. Brilliant. Right, let's start. Don't like the camera angle. You better be changing it. God, I think I have hurt my finger. Delayed pain. Here's Kvaratskhelia into the box. Edge of the box again. Nice little ball. Could have been offside. Hakimi. And it is a goal. It's a goal for PSG. Lovely play. I tell you what, that is... If we're talking about opening the game up, that is probably the best way for this game to be opened up. PSG scoring first. Inter Milan are going to be the more defensive side. So, from a neutral point of view, I would say that PSG scoring first is the best thing that could happen for the neutral who's watching the game. Lovely play by PSG. Lovely opening up of that Inter defence. And ultimately, it ends up with a tap-in for Hakimi. I mean, they tried to play offside. Not offside. DeMarco causes all the problems here. Easy Premier League next year. Boy, Cunha, we're going to be invincible, says Jesse. I think Kylian was holding PSG back, says Way Jones. I said it about Brazil sometimes. I think they were a little bit too Neymar specific. Bit of a break here for Dembele. 2v2. He's going to have to go wide. Lovely switch of the play. It's a goal. 2-0. Oh, it deflected as well. Doué. Could be game over. I don't know whether there's a way back. DeMarco's had a stinker. He actually has had a stinker. He's at fault for the first goal. It's deflected off him for the second goal. Nothing Sommer can do. And 2-0 after 20 minutes. And it all starts from the touchline of PSG. Lovely. Look, we talk about this all the time. We've been talking about this every time we've watched PSG. I remember saying this a few weeks ago. The way they switch from one wing to the other. They ignore the centre. They switch. They're one of the best teams I've seen in modern day who just constantly switch sides. They'll go from one wing to the other. And Dembele did it there to Doué. And all right, there's a deflection on it. Nothing Sommer can do. Bit fortuitous. But the amount of teams where Dembele is there who will be looking for the forward and actually they switch it to the other side because that's where the space is. It's very intelligent play. When you're on the edge of the box, why not go to the other side of the pitch? Is he not going to Saudi though? What are you drinking tonight? Says Mr. Starfish. Goal! He's missed it! Oh, Thuram. Back post. I really thought he'd scored. I really hate that. I genuinely thought he'd scored. He's on the back post. Actually, he's not that close. He's made it. It's a good effort. I thought he was level with the back post. He's not. He's actually had a good effort from there. Money. I think it's an absolute physical killer for Man City, Chelsea. After a long Premier League season to have to go and do that. I just can't see Man City and Chelsea. Goal! Oh! What a cross to the back post. Dembele, it looked like it was harder to miss. Yeah, but I can't see Chelsea and Man City doing well in the Premier League next season. I mean, they might start well because they'll be fresher than everybody else, but it's going to be a very long season for them. I mean, you look at Cole Palmer. He basically doesn't stop playing football. Conference League on Wednesday, England, Club World Cup, Premier League, World Cup. Just doesn't stop. 100 years, I think that's right. And yeah, then we could get Mbappe, but only pay him in IOUs and post-it notes. Yes, I think that's the. Oh, big chance! Kvaratskhelia shoots wide. I think that's what they're talking about. I sometimes do that on the United stand. Just go. Let's bring back the top 40. We enjoyed it. I think people just need reintroducing to things that we enjoy. You know, technology teaches us to go, this is great, swipe, this is great. But fucking hell, TFA Friday with Chris Evans was brilliant. If that was on now, people would watch it every Friday night at 6 o'clock. Three 3-0. It's over. It's Doué, and that will Doué. 3-0. Game over. If you're tuning in, we sort of knew this was the case. The Inter comeback's not going to happen. It's been dominant from PSG. Worthy champions, style of football. And hopefully that's the end of Pep Ball, as everybody takes this as the blueprint for the future. And people will say, boring final. But what we're seeing here is what we've spoken about on this channel as a community for a very long time. The evolution of football. The evolution of football. The last 10 years has been this tiki-taka, boring shit that everybody's copied. Playing out from the back, side to side. And I think we've been crying out for this. And although I wanted Inter to do well, I think PSG destroying them in a final should destroy this boring brand of football that we've become accustomed to. Had to gift because Saverio Hans gifted me once, is Brian. Thank you, Brian. Kvaratskhelia could make it 4 and does. This is a statement. This is an absolute statement to the world of football. This is Pep Guardiola in the mud. This is playing out from the back, passing lanes, half turns, and all that bollocks hipster shit that people knock one out to on TikTok. Get in the bin with your half turns and your motional first touches and your half spacers. Shove it up your arse. This is football. This is dominance. This is a team with a new style of football that isn't about half spaces. It isn't about bloody passing lanes. It's about moving the ball quickly. It's about energy. It's about entertainment. It's about high lines. It's about wingers. It's about creating chances. It's about transitioning quick. And I bloody love it. It's a statement. We've been waiting for this. We've spoken about this for years. When will there be a new evolution of football? And I think we're seeing it right in front of our eyes. Massive shout out to Kvaratskhelia as well. Even baiting, they've exposed this system, says Robert McCormack. Why you keep talking about Pep? You need to worry about Man United staying up next season, says NYC. Why talking about Man City? No one's talking about Man City. We're talking about styles of football. Pep had his style of football at Bayern and Barca, mate. You didn't invent it. You just bought it like everything else. I think they need to have a look at that league stage, because up until the last week, it wasn't really any jeopardy. So you've got to incentivise a little bit more, I think. Oh, it could be 5. Oh, how's he missed that? He forgot to scan the barcode here. He really should be scoring that. Terrible miss. I still think Liverpool and Barca are still better, says Saverio. Whereas this team is all about the team. They were never going to win it without. They would never win it with Mbappe. And Mbappe is a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant player. Arguably the best player in the world. But they never. Well, it's 5-0. 5-0. This is the biggest win in European Cup history. I can't even find a 5-0, and I've just gone back to 55. I mean, it's not great if you're Inter, it's not great. That is the biggest European Cup final win ever. 5-0's never been done. Never been done. European Cup started in the 50s. There is no final with this scoreline. It's just never been done. Inter. So you can't knock it. Very, very good. But history makers, yes.